indigomusic.com, and you're joining me, Ayesha, on an unbelievably exclusive Indigo Experience session as I get into conversation with the Grammy Award-winning international superstar who really brought dancehall to the world, the one, the only, Sean Paul. Hi, and welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me. No flop.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have you here and to be in conversation with you, Sean. First up, straight off the bat, a big and massive congratulations on Scorcher. It just came out on the 27th of May.
Thank you. Yes, man. Good vibes.
Tell us about Scorcher. What went into making it and into the launch? Talk to us about Scorcher.
Scorcher is an album that I've been working on for a little time now during the pandemic, actually. So I did 2 albums during that time. One was called Live and Living. It was up for the Grammy this year. It came out last year. And this one's called Scorcher. So Live and Living was more hardcore dancehall oriented, and Scorcher, I would say, is a more international approach to dancehall music. So features people like Junior Gang and Nicky Jam, features people like Sia, Pia Mia, Ty Dolla $ign, Stylo G and Jada Kingdom, Tove Lo, and also artists such as Gwen Stefani and Shensia. Hot boy, hot music, hot beats, hot streets. That's kind of why I call it Scorcher, you know?
It is. It's super hot. And you're working with some massive names. I mean, could you pick a favorite out of those by any chance whatsoever?
I usually don't have a favorite song, but right now the Gwen Stefani, it's pretty dope. A lot of people checking it out. It kind of came out with the album on the 27th. So also we just shot the video and it's kind of fresh on my mind. So great vibe.
It's an amazing vibe. I love the tune How We Do It that you've done with Pia Mia. That's amazing. The video is unbelievable. It garnered such an amazing response from everybody around the world with the streams and the views. Did you expect it to take off so quickly?
Yeah, I mean, not so quickly, but I expected people to like it for sure. Every time I put out music, it's, for me, I have a certain standard that I try to put in there, you know, and it's about those butterflies in the belly when you first go out, first catch a dance with the homegirl, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Now, as you mentioned before, your 7th studio album, which was last year, Live and Living, which was nominated for a Grammy as well. How is this 8th album different from that one, since they're in quite quick succession of each other?
Yeah, one is more hardcore dancehall, that's Live and Living, and it's very collaborative in terms of doing work with the people who I revere in my own genre a lot. So Buju Banton's on there, Busy Signal, Junior Gang's on that album as well. People like Left Side, then some new younger artists for the dancehall were like Skilly Bang, Intense, and Massacre, and Governor, and Squash. This a great album. And the difference is that it's more hardcore production. There's less bridges in the songs, and sweet melodies. It's kind of like just spitting out the lyrics, and although there are great melodies in that album as well, it's a more hardcore dancehall album. Live and Living, the Scorcher is, what can I say, oriented with all of these, bridges in songs or pre-hooks or choruses. It's a lot sweeter sounding, and I would say that there's a lot of party tracks on Scorcher album as well, but also I do get a little introspective with a couple of songs. No Fear, speaking of one of them. The other one with Tove Lo, called Calling on Me, that's another one that's kind of deep. And It's a Good Day. The song's name Good Day. That's a very thoughtful song about mental health. Borrowed Time as well. Yeah, so those songs are more introspective, and I'm showing a little bit of growth on this album as well as partying, you know.
I love the fact that you're touching on mental health, because not too many people go there because it's such a risky area. Do you know what I mean? And what made you decide to get into that in a song?
It just, mainly the rhythm takes me to where I need to be in the song. And so when I heard the rhythm, what we were writing at first was a little poppy, and I was like, nah, let me just say what I'm feeling, and that came up. It says it's a good day. Everything around me seems to go my way. Everything I do is real and it's not fake. And the sunshine blazing down upon my face. So it's kind of like just giving thanks for life. And in part of the lyrics and the verses, I'm like, rise up in the morning, I'm loving life. Wake and bake and get my spirit right. So then it goes into saying all of the crazy things that's happening around me. You know what I mean? Who shot the cop, who bust the Glock, who got the street, who got the block hot, who broke the shop lock. So it's kind of like, a mantra that you have to kind of keep in your mind. It's a good day. I'm above ground. I'm living. Let me give thanks for that. And it never started out as let me do a mental health song. But when I finished it, I was like, yo, this is really positive. It's about a positive vibration for anybody's meditation. So yeah, I kind of call it a mental health song, but it wasn't something that I kind of decided I'm going to do a mental health song and just turned into that for me.
Okay. But still, nonetheless, I think it's amazing because we need that positivity. And coming through your music, I think it's just going to touch that many more people. Now, coming to the Scorcher tour, you've just wrapped up a whole set of dates. Talk to us about that. Is it going to take you closer to us here in India?
I hope so. I just did a bunch of dates, and I'm going to do Europe soon. In about a week or week and a half, I'll be starting the tour. We're gonna go a couple weeks. In August, I'm gonna do UK. In September, October, I'm doing the States with Pitbull. So hopefully after that, we have booked some shows to come to India. I've always enjoyed myself there. The people, the food's amazing. The culture. And so looking forward to come back. I haven't booked a show yet, but I definitely will be.
Well, we look forward to having you here because you've got a huge fan base here and it just keeps growing with each passing year. Now, talk to us about the last time that you were here. How much have you actually seen of India? And you talked about the food. How much have you sampled?
Oh, a lot of food. I think I could be a vegetarian straight if I moved to India. Everything's tasty, and so I don't miss the regular things that I eat here. What's the breakfast food? It's like in a little like Papadam's cake thing, and they call it cacciatore. They put a lot of chickpeas in there and gravies and yogurts.
Are you talking about chole bhature or something like that?
Yes. That breakfast is just awesome. And it's nice to have such a tasty breakfast. Western breakfast is a little bit different, and I don't really eat breakfast because of that. So when I'm there, I'm always indulging in different foods. Yeah, love India. What I've seen of it is mainly stage shows. I've been to Bangalore. I've been to where else have I been? 4 different territories.
I think you visited Goa, didn't you?
Yeah, been to Goa.
Yeah.
I've been to Mumbai. There's 2 more places I can't recall the names of, but I've always dreamt to go to Taj Mahal, which I haven't been, never got a chance to. But when I was in, I think it was Bangalore, that we got to go and see a couple temples and visit the Hindu temples and check out the faith a little bit. I did go to Mahatma Gandhi's burial site, which was very awesome. And yeah, for me, that's been the sightseeing and the touring so far. So maybe next time I'll try to check out Taj Mahal. And what else should I check out while coming to India?
Oh my gosh, there's just so much to see.
There is.
I wouldn't know where to begin. You've got to check out our Unity statue. That's a really big deal. It's really, really tall, and you got to come see it.
Is it India
all right,
Gate?
In the gate, you got to go see.
I
Like
went
you
to
said,
India Gate.
yeah. But if you ever find yourself on Goa shores, we'd be happy to offer tour guide services.
Okay, cool. I will. I'll show you.
All right, I know we have to wrap this up soon, and I've got a couple of questions for you. You know, you're a father to two amazing kids, and with
Thank you.
Father's Day around the corner, how do you juggle it all? Being a dad, doing these shows, traveling the world, maintaining that kind of work and family balance.
It is hectic. The pandemic gave me 2 straight years of being the dad, and that was awesome. And so getting back on the road has been bittersweet in terms of you know, I've wanted to get back on the road, but then I miss my kids. I miss my family a lot. So it's been hard. At least we have FaceTime nowadays. So before the pandemic, I was just going away a lot, and my son, I think he thought my name was FaceTime. We're gonna FaceTime Dad, and I'd always be on there. So now we've gone back to the FaceTime, and it's helpful, definitely. I'm able to most mornings or evenings be with them for a few minutes, so that's cool. Other than that, it's really great being on the road, and to have an understanding and very hardworking wife is a very added plus, a big plus. Yeah.
Big blessing, that, yeah.
It helps. It helps with what I do, for sure.
Now, speaking of what you do, I've always been curious. You are, like I said at the very beginning, you brought dance hall to the world. Everyone sat up and took notice of dance hall thanks to you. But was it always dance hall and reggae that you wanted to do when you started out on your career, or was it something else?
Yeah, for me, doing music, I always loved music, but actually doing it, I just didn't think I would ever do other musics other than dancehall or reggae. Okay. Dancehall was my first love. Like when I first heard it, it was like my friends talking to me in my own language, in how we speak as friends at school. And I was like, wow. So I was enthralled by it, and there's so many different topics that we touch on in the genre, and it's very danceable and clubbable. And you know, I always thought that this is such a great music, and it was so underground. So when I decided to start doing it, my whole thing was that I knew it could be bigger than it was, and it took me to where I am, and I took it to my studios, and it took me to where I am today, which is it's been an awesome ride.
Well, we're ever so grateful for it. Very quickly before we let you go, we're hoping we'll see you in India really soon. And any message to all the fans out there before we say goodbye to you?
Yeah, big up. Me is a man where, you know, I don't have a lot of words, but I like to talk about unity. I like to talk about family. I like to talk about real love from the heart, and putting it in everything you do. So I hope that India people get that from me. And my music, it's a lot of fun, but also I've been showing a lot of growth on this album. So please check out the album Scorcher, and soon I will bring the Scorcher tour to Indian shores pretty soon. Last time I was there was 2018, and I'm looking forward to coming back.
Well, we can't wait to have you back. Sean Paul, thank you very, very much for this time and this interview. We wish you all the very best with Scorcher, the album, the tour, and everything that comes following this. All the very best to you, and thank you again.
All right, no fluff. Salute, India, no fluff.